Alright everyone, this is a tour through your student account, and we're going to be logging into a sample student account. This is a random account I created for the purpose of this tutorial, and it will be deleted shortly after. So you go to the login page, you input your password and your user ID, you log in. So the name of this account is Sarah. This is Sarah's account. If a phantom student, a fake student account which I created. So this is the first page you're going to see. Here you can see the button Launch Student Portal. You click on Launch Student Portal to enter your main dashboard. Now your main dashboard, I will explain what all these things mean. So the first thing you can see here is global rank. This global rank, it will unlock after you take 5 exams on this platform. When tutorials begin, different subjects will host continuous assessments midweek and on weekends. You have to take those tests. Now when you take your first 5 tests, your rank would be updated here based on your average performance. So the best performing students will have a rank of #1. It will be displayed there. Not just there, it will also be displayed on the student ID. As you can see rank. You can see rank on the left here. So that's where the rank will be displayed. Now the next thing here is average performance. Average performance, the reason it's showing 0% now is because this student has not taken any exam. So if you have taken exam, let's say like 10 exam, these parts will calculate your average score, your average percentage across all the exams you have taken, and this is your personal best. So among all, if we host jam mock exams, your best score is what is going to show here. Your highest score you have ever gotten in the tutorial is what is going to show here. Then my referrals option shows the number of IDs you have created, which will be under, and the number of active referrals which you have. So you guys should be very, very careful of the students which you refer. Confirm their actual JAMB 2026 science students, because this might land you in trouble if you have too many IDs that you have generated without active referrals on the platform. So please be careful about this. At the end of this video, or towards the end, I will show you how you can refer students easily to SmartPrep Academy, so you can extend your account expiry timer. As you can see, because this is a new account, you get 10 days, 9 days, so in 3 hours, 1 hour is already gone, right? So you get 10 days on registration for every user, including the user you refer. The user you refer also gets 10 days, and you get additional 7 days for every student you refer. So for example, if this account refers a student and that student activates his or her account, then 7 days will add to this your timer here. You get it? So let's continue the tour. Total score XP, this is calculated in points. Don't worry, you find out soon what it does. Exams taken just shows the number of exams you have taken. Then let's come to this account expiry timer. If 10 days pass, this timer would have counted to 0. And when it comes to 0, your account will be locked out. It will be locked out. You will not be able to access anything. Your profile will show expired. You can't access any exams we release, and sooner or later admins will fish you out from the group and you'll be removed. Yes, you'll be removed from the group. You are no longer a valid student. Now, so what do you do to prevent your account from expiring since you have only 10 days? Well, just try to invite students. Just try to refer students, and it will extend your time. So you can be in the tutorial for as long as you want, as long as you have time on your account. That's why we said it was free. So in a sense, if you think about it, it's actually free because we are allowing you to join for free by just doing a simple task. Now there are thousands of JAMB students, thousands of JAMB science students you can refer. You just need to know the right places to look, ask around, and generate a new ID for that student. So I'm just going to click on generate new ID. You can see this creates a reserved spot and counts towards your monthly limit of 5 IDs. So Sorry about the background noise. So in a month, you have 5 IDs max. If you have used the 5 IDs, you can no longer generate any more IDs. So be careful with who you generate IDs for. I'm going to say it again. And no generating of fake accounts. If you say you want to extend your account timer and you think you are smart, then you generate an ID, go and activate the account by yourself. Eventually, this system, this referral tracking system, is going to catch up with you. And when we catch you, when admins fish you out, you'll be permanently expelled from the tutorial. So please do not make the mistake of trying to cheat the system. Do not make that mistake. Please do not make that mistake. It's a serious offense. Now, back to how you can refer students. You just click on generate new ID and you confirm. After confirming, to say success, ID generated. Now, this ID that you generated now, you just have to copy it. You can write it down or you can tap to copy the ID. You can write it down somewhere for extra security or extra backup. Now, when you copy this ID, all you have to do is send this ID to that your friend, that's your cousin, or that new person you met today that wants to join SmartPrep Academy. You just send this ID to the person. Then tell the person to go to the login page and click first time activate, just the way you activated your account. But this time the student just needs to use his WhatsApp number, his current WhatsApp number, and his personal email. There's no verification process for that, so you can virtually use any email you want. That's why this one is so straightforward. So anybody that has this ID can actually register it. So make sure you are sure that this person you are sending the ID to, this ID you generated, is actually a JAMB science student. Now, as you can see, when we generated this ID, you can see my referrals tile here. It counted 1, but where is your active referral? 0. So you see the problem. So don't just go about generating IDs. Make sure that this person who you are sending the ID to actually activates his or her account. Is that clear? All right, so let's move on. I'm going to show you my profile. I've already shown you this before, right? So this is how your official ID looks like. If you click on profile mode, it will scale it down to a square format which you can upload on your WhatsApp or any of your social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, anywhere you have a profile, you can upload this ID there. Now, I promise you, in a few months to come, everyone will want to have this ID on their profile. So I am kind of okay. I understand that right now it's not really a big deal putting this ID on your profile. But if you know the value this ID will be in the future, you would have it on your profile. You will want to claim that you are a student of SmartPrep Academy. You want to boast that you are a student of SmartPrep Academy, because the plans we have for you this year, if only you knew the scores we plan on producing this year, you wear this profile and you will be bold about it. So you can always save your ID card. Here you can see your expiry date. This account is going to get locked out on January 17th, 2026, which is in line with the timer, that is 10 days. So add 10 days to today, as at the time of making this video, you get that date there. So whenever you refer a student, that date increases. So the question now is, must you refer? The simple answer is no. It is not compulsory to refer. Now, we offer optional paid services. It is very, very much optional. Please, we advertise this as a free tutorial. Yes, it is truly free, but there are some rich kids, there are some financially stable students, financially buoyant students that feel this referral stuff is just stress for them. If you are among those students, you can just pay for a plan. There's gold subscription, silver subscription, there is bronze subscription. More info on that on the group chat. You can just read the terms and conditions document for that. So let me navigate to other parts of this app so you can see. On exam section, if you navigate to exams, as you can see now, it is empty because there is no active exams currently. There is no active exams. When we release exams, this is where you see them, right? So if I navigate to history, you see that there is no history found because you have not taken any exam. So it is very normal. When you start taking exams, your exam history and your results that will show on this page. All right, let's move on to rankings. Rankings, this is where overall the best would show up from #1 to the last student. This will create competitive environment for you to work harder and rise up the leaderboard. Maths will have its own rankings as well for who scores higher in maths, who scores higher in English, who scores higher in physics, who is the best in chemistry. Everything is just there. So even biology has its own too. When you start taking tests on this subject, the leaderboard reflects on this page. The next option, we have light mode. Light mode, if you don't like living in the darkness, you can actually have your light mode turned on and everything will look bright So go to your overview. Overview is where you can see everything: your analytics, your rank, your average performance, your personal best score. In the future, we're going to be rolling out more features for you guys, like a graph tracking your performance, and you can even request features you think we should add to your dashboard that will help. So that's it for this video, and the last thing I've not shown you is logout, or this dashboard menu here. So if I click this dashboard menu, you see it takes me to the main page where we launched student portal, right? So this is just should I say, is a packet for your main portal, because this just shows your number of tests you have completed and your last performance, right? And if you scroll, you see student portal is the same thing as launching student portal here. So it's the same thing if you click on this. Then news and updates, this is a public feed where you see news. We have not really uploaded anything to news except the campaign for free classes for this year. So that's that. In the future, we'll be rolling out more updates, study tips, announcements and all. Then here, Explorer is coming soon. But there's no specific dates. In Explorer, you're going to explore courses, different courses, quizzes, flashcards and more, but it is not rolling out anytime soon. Just know that this is going to be a future feature that we're going to add. So that's all. I think that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. So I'm going to log out.